So here we are back on Assetto, and it's really been a while since the last time I made a video on my computer, because of college and all. I couldn't take my PC with me, but yeah, I'm back and have my whole wheel set up. I'm gonna try out the new maps that are uploaded for FTR Drive. I think the last time I did a video on this game was when they had the Bronx released. Um, I think it was Major Deegan and Cross Bronx Expressway was brand new. And there's been like a couple maps added since then, so I figured I might as well start making videos on them. Start covering the content. I'm not playing on a server today because I genuinely could not get it to work. It's always annoying to try to connect, take 10 minutes to load in, and just have it not work, get kicked for high ping. So I figured I might as well just do it in single player. The AI isn't as good, but it's good enough where it gives you some immersion. And yeah, we're just gotta wait for it to load in for now. We're starting off at Cross Island Expressway. I don't know why it says Parkway. Is it a park? It might be a parkway. And it essentially just goes from north to south of the east end of Queens. I'm not sure if it counts as Long Island or not. And I don't even know if we're going from north to south or south to... I think we're going from south to north. Because I've driven on this map a little bit just to test it out. And here we'll be driving the Cadillac. I spawned a bunch of traffic cards. Yeah, let's get going. I think this is a manual transmission. Yeah, it is. So I'm not usually in this part of New York City, so I gotta open up the GPS to have an idea where I'm going. The problem with the AI in single player is that they drive extremely slow. They're putting low RPMs, so it's not that aggressive on the revs. I'm trying to give you guys a tour. I'm not trying to speed through it to actually set a record or anything. Plus, I don't even know where I'm going. Yeah, there's just one corner here. I screwed up 20 times the first time driving here. On that one corner. It's so sharp and unexpected. How fast are you going? About 100. A little over 100. Yeah, there's nothing really that interesting about Cross Island. It does exactly what it does. It crosses the island vertically. And you gotta keep in mind for some of these exits right here, because otherwise you would just fall off the map on a dead end. I put this fog effect in the game for the weather because I realized that it looks really bad when it's just the abyss next to you. A lot of the map honestly isn't modeled, it's just the roads. So when you put fog there, it kind of hides the lack of the details in the background. Because realistically, you should be seeing people's houses in the city, but not really. It would be nice to see that in a future update. What I do notice that they added were signs. I don't know if there's signs on this map I'm driving on currently, but there's definitely signs on FDR Drive and Bell Parkway and BQE that tell you where you're going. It helps you out a lot because there's a lot of roads here that you have no clue where they're going if you're not from the area. Like me in Queens, I honestly didn't know unless I just memorized the route. But street signs definitely help out. I don't see any on this map yet. They're also really easy to miss because they're not meant for you to be driving at 100 miles per hour reading them. I guess if you drive more the speed limit, you should be able to actually interpret them before just blasting by. And like I said, the AI drives super slow. Let me actually slow down. Going about 40, 50. I think 45 is the speed limit for parkways, but they do this on the highways as well. It's not really the fault of the map maker for not making them different speeds, but it's just I wish they're all just a standard 60. It makes more sense. Even though the actual speed limit is 45, it just feels better to be driving 60 for the traffic. It's just an empty gap on the side of oops. on the side of the road there. We passed already, but like I'm pretty sure you guys saw it. I always forget which ones I buy in left and right to. It's L2 and R2. Because L3 and R3, I have no clue what they do, but they're not buying into anything, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure where Cross Island ends, even. Like, I drove a bunch of it to just make sure the map works. But otherwise, like, I don't know. I didn't actually explore to see which way I'm supposed to be going. I might have to, like, take a quick break later on to Google Maps some of it. Although the traffic does drive slow, like, it's still good enough where you can have fun. Like, you know, it's gonna be a little bit unrealistic when you try to cruise through the traffic. But just, when you're speeding by, you don't really notice the difference. I have the GPS set up here because that's where the track is supposed to go, technically. Like, the AI follows the GPS route, so if the AI follows it, I'm assuming that's where Cross Island Express Parkway is. Who knows what it is? It gives off Parkway vibes, sort of, but I don't see, like, those arch tunnels made of, like, stone. I feel like that's, like, really what makes a Parkway a Parkway. Otherwise, it's just a freeway. Oh, I really have to shift down here. One thing I do miss from the servers is the heavy traffic, because this is, like, not even remotely close to what it's like. It's usually way denser. Well, this fog does give some, like, difficulty, though. Like, you can't see the cars coming as fast, and I guess it looks more full. You don't see, like, big empty spots with no cars in it. That's good enough. Okay, I'm assuming we have to take this exit right here. If they, like I said, the GPS tell me to go there. So, that's probably the correct route. Actually, we could theoretically just check it out. Check the surroundings. Okay, well, actually, that's a dead end. I think that's no, that's Whitestone. So there's Throg's Neck. I'm just guessing here. Let me check Google Maps. I feel like that's a more accurate representation than me just staring at the surrounding areas using the free camera. Okay, I have Google Maps open. So it makes a curve. And then there's the two bridges here. That makes sense. It's checking out. So this is that is Throg's Neck Bridge. And we don't take the exit, actually. We gotta back out. I'm assuming that's my car right there. So we just gotta reverse back out. Keep going. And it's supposed to lead us to I think this is the BQE, right? Or Grand Central. Yeah, it leads us to Grand Central. Or at least Whitestone Expressway first. So we did the top to bottom part. Now we gotta do the left right part. Just gotta put this thing in reverse and hope I don't hit anything. Well, this Honda Odyssey is right here, ruining those plans. So be really careful here. I say careful because you could easily just fall off the map and reset you back in the pits, which I'm not trying to do right now. Okay, so we're gonna ignore the GPS here, unlike what I said earlier, and actually continue the rest of Cross Island until we reach. I have no clue where Whitestone Expressway starts. There's no traffic, which is not a good thing. But on Google Maps, this says it's the correct route. At least we get to see what this thing tops out at. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's gonna send us back into pits. Okay, it's a bit trippy when it does that. Where are we now? This is definitely. Okay, I think I know where we are. We basically flew off where it ended, so I guess that's the whole thing. But and yeah, that's it for this map, and let's go on to the next one, Long Island Expressway. So unlike the Cross Island, it goes left and right. I'm not sure which end it starts you at, because I haven't driven on this map as much. So yeah, I'm just gonna be relying on GPS and whatever I know so far along the way. And hopefully I don't fall off the map like I did with at Cross Island. Okay, here we are. It took a little bit to load in. But yeah, eventually it loaded. Gotta open up the GPS again. It's very hard to see anything on the screen because it's so bright. But when you do this, when you turn off the lights, actually, it doesn't seem to affect it. But some cars, when you turn off the lights, it makes it a bit darker and easier to read. But I just remember the GPS is right there. Now, over here, I have no clue where we are. So I'm actually going to be following the GPS. Because I don't know that much about Long Island and its highway system. Again, the fog adds to the immersion concerning the lack of backgrounds, textures. Okay, it seems like there's way heavier traffic here. Or maybe it's just they don't want to use the fourth lane. It seems like. This is even a lane. It feels way too thin. Oh, they do use the fourth lane. I think is that just it looked like that's some floating overpass. I have no clue what that was. Okay, so we had this intersection right here. And I could use this to figure out, like, a point of reference. Oh, whoa, that looks weird. Just give me a second. I gotta open up Google Maps again. I know exactly where we are. We are in... What's this place called? We're in Bayside right now. Like, South Bayside. Heading towards New York City. So, I guess you don't really get much of Long Island. You just get more of the part... Okay, that's not good. You just get the part that runs into New York City. Unless there was more behind me, which I don't think there was. The way these maps tend to work is that where you start, there tends to be nothing behind you. Which is good, because you get to experience the full map, like, from the start. So this should end around, like, North Brooklyn. But eventually one day, I hope we get, like, all of Long Island in this game. Like, in terms of the highway system. Up all the way to, like, I don't know, Montauk or something like that. Like I said, I don't know any Long Island highways that well. So at this rate, eventually we reach the city, and you might see the skyline in the background. Like, a faint, like, resemblance of it due to the fog. I would love to figure out how to get rain into this game. I know it's like probably a really easy method, and it's just a setting or a mod you have to download, but I just haven't bothered with it. Because the thing about this game is like if you install the wrong mod, it's gonna take forever to fix it. Like although it does support modding, it's a hassle to mod it. So when it's like already good the way it is, I don't want to touch it. Okay, the roads just seem to turn like way lighter here. I have no clue why. It does that on the BQ as well. It just has like white roads. And there's like no explanation why. Like even oops, I didn't mean to do that. Like even people who ask the mod creator like why the road's white and then he doesn't respond. Are the roads white in real life? I don't think so. I don't think they're this light at least. Maybe not white, but like such a light gray. At least it should be a darker color. Okay, that wasn't good. I almost oversteered into that wall. I felt it like just slowly losing grip. So the traffic cars that have spawned here are like the just whatever was in my car list. Like most of them was from the Discord servers, and then I just had this accurate TL that I downloaded from the internet because I wanted to drive it. I figured it's a good traffic car as well. Might as well put it there. This Cadillac's pretty good. It's fun to drive. It's like not necessarily hard to control like the Cayman. The Cayman loves to like oversteer because it's rear engine. But the Cadillac, it's okay. It goes fast, not like the C class that they had in the No Hesi servers that had like no power. I have no clue where we are. I do recognize those highway sound barriers look familiar. You don't really see those that often in New York City, at least. At least from my perspective. Maybe for other people that take a daily commute on the LIE, has a different story. Whoa, 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 whoa! I did not expect the AI to just stop like that. Like it was so sudden. I didn't even see their brake lights or anything. But I didn't fall off the map, so that's good. I think this might be the end of it. Like the GPS is telling me to turn around. You just check the free camera real quick. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think this is downtown Brooklyn, or at least not downtown Brooklyn. That's way too north. This is North Brooklyn. Yeah, this is the LIE, and well, it would take you to the city, I'm guessing, but that's not modeled yet. What is this place? This is no, that's not even North Brooklyn. This is Queens at this point. It's LIC. I don't know. I was glancing at Google Maps earlier, and it looked like Brooklyn. Whatever. But yeah, that's like basically all the Long Island stuff that they added so far. Um, that should be it for today's video. Hope you guys all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one.